Assalamu alaikum again. And I just decided that I would do a little short blurb about some common words or phrases that new Muslims will encounter. I guess you can consider this part of my transition into Islam series, but I just had this thought this morning. But the first one, probably the most important, I think, is the word Allah, which is Arabic for God. And it basically means the one true God. And related to that, you might hear related phrases such as Bismillah or the full sentence Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. And Bismillah just basically means in the name of Allah or in the name of God. And the other two words, the most merciful, the most beneficent. And then you will also hear a phrase, inshallah, which means if God wills it. And a related phrase that you might hear, although they don't mean the same thing, but they are similar, mashallah, which means by the will of God, or inshallah is used when you expect something to happen, that you expect Allah or God to will it to happen. And mashallah, you say when something has happened that you believe or you know to be something that God has done or God has allowed to be done. And the most common greeting that you'll hear, probably so many variations in pronunciation. And I'll be the first to tell you that my Arabic sounds more like Spanish or Latin because Spanish was the first language I learned after English. But you will hear Assalamu alaikum, and that is the greeting of peace you say to one another as Muslims. And the return greeting that you would say to the person who gave you the first greeting would be wa alaikum salam, or its variant pronunciations. Again, you'll excuse mine because I still stink at it. But I'll get there, inshallah. And that it means peace to you, too, or literally, and peace be to you. And another one you might hear is, you'll hear it a lot, especially you'll say it a lot when you're doing the prayers, is Allahu Akbar, which means Allah is the greatest. And you say that several times. And for those who first become Muslims, those who are witnessing it, if you are saying your Shahada in the presence of other people, then you will hear the Imam or whoever is the lead witness of the Shahada will say the word Takbir, and that is the name of the phrase Allahu Akbar. And when someone calls for that particular phrase to be said, they'll say Takbir, and then everyone else will respond Allahu Akbar. And I heard this when I first became Muslim, and every time I either watch a video of someone becoming Muslim or I am online on chatislam.com and a person accepts Islam, then of course instead of saying it because no one else would hear it, we would type it on the screen in the room so that the person who is giving his or her Shahada will see that as a representation of us saying that. And it's a way of praising God that someone has come to this good religion, the right religion. So I just thought I'd kick off a few of the more common phrases, the ones that you would first start learning as a Muslim. Or even if you don't, it's good to understand these phrases and when they're used. And I'm sure there are more videos that can expound on this more than I can, but I just thought I'd kick this one out. And Assalamu alaikum.